Transformation, doing new things but in different, same things in a different way. So probably new processes, new ways, new methods for old things. Okay.
Cambio.
It's change, it's about change. Okay, we can play this game for the entire day. Okay, one more.
A new way to see a problem or opportunity.
It's a new lens. New lens. Of course, ¿qué más? Okay, one more. Huh?
I would like to break rules.
It's about breaking rules. Okay, good list. Good list. Now, who would love to take, this is not my words, these are your words, okay? These are your words, this is what your concepts of what innovation is. Who would like to take the challenge of trying to define innovation? See the problem here? Would anybody like to write a book about innovation using your words and concepts? Huh? Oh, we are writing the book, right? I'm sorry. Huh? What do you think? See the challenge here? How do we start? Where do we start? It's a process. Okay, you want to start at the process. Yeah?
To achieve new results.
Process to achieve new results. You're a brave woman. That you at least help her get started. Let's add to this. How do we go about understanding this thing called innovation? I know the Spanish are very brave. Go ahead, give it a try. Yeah? Working together. Okay, I like that. Okay? It's about how we work together, and I'm going to come back to that as to how we can do that better. Okay? Because right now we are not doing a good job of that. Okay?
Being able to see the future before.
Something about you want to see the future, right? It's something about how we make decisions about the future. Very important. Again, you're 10 slides ahead. Okay? See, we are already starting to paint a picture. But I did something highly unscientific, but I tried to take your words and I tried to put them into two boxes. Why? Why did I try to do that? Can you see something that I tried to do is to take all your responses and to put them into two different boxes, two different buckets. What do you think? Why did I do that?
The red one is driven by your goal.
Okay.
What you're looking for.
Driven by goal. Red is driven by goal. Okay, what you're looking for. Okay, what else? How do you see it? How do you see this? How do you see this? Yeah?
Maybe red is something you can measure,
Yeah.
and blue you cannot measure at
I
all.
love that. Measurable, little more difficult to measure. Okay, excellent. ¿Qué más? What else? What else do you see? What else do you see? Yes.
El azul tiene que ver más con las emociones y el rojo con el raciocinio.
Yes.
He loves that.
Yes. Lot more emotional, right? Lot more intangible. Whereas the blue is much more tangible. Excellent. ¿Qué más? What else do you see there? How else do you see this? What other ways do you see it? Think simple. Blue and red is beautiful. Think simple ways. Blue and red is Barca. I picked the right colors, right? Right? What else? Anything else? Is it so difficult? I think of it in a very simple way. I think of it in terms of left and right. What is so left about that and what's so right about that? Huh? The brain. The brain. Okay? The first thing we need to understand is that in innovation, we have both left and right brain issues. What is the left brain known for? Logic, What else? What is left brain known for? Traditionally, not scientifically, okay? Traditionally, what is it known for? Operational, execution, what else? What else is left brain known for? Languages, structure, linear, calculation, scientific, cause and effect. How about the right brain? What do we know it for? Emotion, passion, what else? Creativity, yeah? What else? Instinct, and holistic thinking, lateral thinking, divergent thinking. So that's the first thing we need to recognize. Now, did any of your companies do a major initiative? Did you do either an IT program or a ERP implementation, or did you do a CRM? Did any of your companies do that recently? Okay, which one did you do? SAP. Okay, and what was the major focus of SAP? Left brain or right brain? Very left brain. How is your CRM system implementation? Where is the focus? Very left brain. Where was the focus of the quality movement? Lean, Six Sigma, all of that. Where was the focus? Very left brain. Where has all our training in universities been? Very left brain. From the time of the Renaissance, we have been focusing a lot on the left brain. We are brainwashing ourselves as a society on left brain. So that's the first thing we need to realize is, oh my God, the problem with innovation is I have to rethink and relearn how to reactivate my right brain. See the problem with the data that McKinsey and all are telling us? Because we are approaching innovation exactly like how we approached every other management field. We are approaching innovation like how we did quality, how we did Lean Sigma, how we did CRM. We are throwing money and we are putting in processes and magically hoping that we are going to get innovation. So there is a fundamental problem in our thinking. We need to somehow go and understand how to manage this. Is that clear? So how to do that is the biggest challenge. And how do we rethinking about how we work together? This is the men's high jump world record. Before 1910, they could not jump above 1.95 meters because they were using a system called Eastern cutoff. Looking at the picture, I'm not sure what was getting cut off. So they were not able to jump too high. So then they changed the method and they did something called the Western roll. Again, they were not able to jump above 2.05 meters. So again, they changed the method to jump called the straddle. Again, they were not able to go beyond 2.3 meters. That's when they came with the Fosbury flop. So since 1993, that is not broken yet. Maybe we need to do some more steroids, right? So why am I showing you this? The reason I'm showing you this is because innovation is about quantum improvement, quantum jumps. Okay? So if you look at the making 100 gallons of gasoline, this was the inputs, this was the raw materials that went into making gasoline. It took 13 years to have a quantum difference between these two. And then again, it took another 4 years to come up with even more big reductions into inputs to make gasoline. So the first thing we need to realize is that in innovation, over time, if we do nothing, there's a beautiful line, okay, in performance. We could do continuous improvement, keep getting better and better and better with the known systems, known business models, known products, known services, known customers, known technologies. But innovation is about quantum, not continuous. Innovation gives you quantum improvement rather than continuous improvement. We as society, we have mastered in the last 30 years continuous improvement. We know how to do that. Okay? But innovation is about continuous experimentation. So which means that we need to learn new tricks to do this. So in this case, innovation is a choice. Nobody is forcing you to be innovative. Is that clear? The Japanese and the Indians are not saying, please be innovative. They would love to take your lunch. Is that okay? So you can make a choice whether you want to be at point A, point B, or point C after a period of time. Is the question clear? So survival is a choice. Innovation is a choice. Nobody is asking you to be innovative. Not your competitors specifically. Is that okay? So you can make a decision about it. It's nothing to do with your being forced. Okay? Innovation is a discipline plus discipline plus discipline. I know it is a bad word in Spain, right? The word discipline. Because the connotation for discipline is always very militaristic, and you know that they are not, nobody will associate military and innovation. It's an oxymoron, no? Okay? Now, but I want to make sure that we understand these three words: discipline, discipline, discipline. Innovation, the first word, discipline, is a field of study. It's a body of knowledge. It's a discipline like chemistry. It's a discipline like finance. It's a discipline like HR, human resource management. Okay? Which means that there are principles, there are concepts, and there are tools. Okay? So we need to understand and approach the field as though it is a discipline, a field of knowledge. Number two, it is also, you can only master a discipline through discipline, with rigor. Okay? So that's the second discipline. So, if I have to be an expert in petroleum tomorrow, I know nothing about petroleum and making gasoline. I start with unconscious incompetence. I don't know what I don't know. We all start there. If I have to become an expert in IT, I know nothing. Okay? And then I spend some time and learn about the chemistry of petroleum, and after maybe 3-4 years, I think I know what I need to learn. That's conscious incompetence. I know what I need to learn. And then, after a few more years, I become an expert at this. I know how to do this very well. And then after 10 years, I don't even think about it. I just do it instinctively. Are the 4 stages clear? This is how we learn everything in life. Everything in life. So, the first thing is knowledge. The second is practice. The third is discipline by rigor. Okay? Fran, we'll give all of them the digital slides, no? Yeah. So don't worry, everything will make it available for you, okay, on the website. Yeah.
If different ways, you can leave your visit card. We send you directly, or we will hang it in the Aedipe website, and we will hang it in all the materials in the Dicere website.
Okay.
Okay. And the last slide is the web address.
Okay. All right. So that's how we as humans, we've always learned to become good at something. So I'm not introducing anything new to us. Okay? But there's a third discipline. What is the third discipline? The third discipline is that it comes from the word, Latin word. In English, the discipline word is coming from disciple. Do you know what disciple means? In Latin, huh? It's a student. And what do students do? Learn. So the word from Latin for discipline is disciple, which is learning. So there are two types of discipline. One is perseverance, rigor, grit. The second one is learning. Okay? So that learning never ends. That's why it is a journey. We keep going on and on and on. We learn new tricks. We learn to jump differently. Okay? So those are the three disciplines. One is it's a field of knowledge. The second is we are only going to become good at it by rigor and discipline. And number three, doesn't work? No, take this. Okay. And the third discipline is learning. So those are the three things we need to understand in innovation. Innovation is also long and long. Again, closer? Okay, sorry. I'm breaking too many rules here. Okay. Do you know this story, Alice in Wonderland? Alicia en el País Maravilla? No? See? Okay. Alice is sleeping under the tree and she falls into this little hole and she goes into a new world that she doesn't know. Okay? And then she's lost in this new world. And then she comes to a road, a fork in the road. Okay? And there's a cat. It is sitting there and she's laughing at Alice because Alice is lost. And Alice says, could you please tell me which road do I take? And then the cat says, oh, it depends where you want to go. Where you want to go. And Alice says, I do not care. I do not care. And then the cat says, then either road doesn't matter. Okay? But Alice quickly thinks and she says, no, I want to get somewhere. I want to get somewhere. That is desire. Is that okay? It is longing. Longing is the English word, to long for something. Okay? That's why I said innovation is a choice. If you long for it, probably you will do something about it. If there is no longing, please do not start because it's very expensive. Is that okay? All right? So then the cat says, yes, you will get there only if you walk long enough. That means it's a long journey. So long and long. One is the desire, the other one is be ready for a long journey. How long do you think you're going to take to become a master at SAP? 2 years? 3 years? 5 years? Probably. Okay? We are very, very ready when it comes to very left brain activities to spend and to wait. But in innovation, we have no patience. Have you noticed that inside companies? You want instant results. You want instant gratification. That's the problem we have. And that is to do with how we work together. Okay? Is this clear about long and long? So, please don't start the journey if you are not ready for a long one. Okay? So the question is, those companies which are longing, then how do you start the journey? Is the question clear? How are we doing? Questions so far, because now I'm going to show you how we have worked with companies to start this long journey. Okay? And to persevere and to learn. Any questions? No? What is the journey? How do we go about developing these capabilities? How do we become good at this? Okay? So, as Fran showed you, the Business Week front page, and also the Fast Company front page which said the innovative companies. I have never met any executive which says, no, we don't want to be there. Okay, they all want to be there. Is that okay? Also, I have never met an executive who says, oh, we are beautifully bureaucratic, we love to be like that. Okay, I don't think, they want to be that. This is nice. This is nice, but it's a boring place to work. Is that okay? Right? So the question is, how can we be there? If the desire exists, then we need to work on two things. What are these behaviors and the discipline? Okay? So one is very left brain, the discipline, and the other one is very right brain, the innovation behaviors. Okay? So, as I said, it's a choice. Okay? It's a choice, and what we have done in the last 30 years. In the last 30 years, we have really understood how to do continuous improvement. Is that okay? If your company has not done that, don't start the other one. Is that clear? Because it's very difficult. All right? If you haven't done lean, if you haven't done Six Sigma, you haven't done quality, you better do that first before you start the other journey. Okay? So, unfortunately, quality and innovation have very different mindset. Okay? The other one, the process is very different. One is highly structured, highly scientific, step by step. The innovation process is full of failure. It's a completely different process. Okay? The rewards are different. One is about quality and lowering cost. Innovation is about growth and profitability. Okay? The people who do this, because today inside most companies we have these experts, the Lean and Six Sigma black belts, brown belts, blue belts, white belts. We have an army full of experts in the company that we have created who can now go to different parts of the company and help you become very good in continuous improvement and in quality. Is that okay? So what I'm saying is that we need to create those experts in innovation inside our company. It's exactly the same. Is that okay? So the question is, how do we do that? How do we go about creating experts in innovation inside our companies? So 90% of all patents are given to less than 3 people. 3, 2, or 1. Patents is not innovation. IBM gets a patent every 4 hours. They get a patent. Procter & Gamble gets a patent every 8 hours. How many of these patents are making money, you think? Take a guess. What percentage? 30? Oh, 30 is fantastic. Poof. Less than 5%. Less than 5%. So, invention is not innovation. Is that okay? Invention is not innovation. R&D is not innovation. R&D is just one small bit in innovation, and we know how we are mismanaging that. Okay? But all innovation happens in a community. All innovation. And what is the most essential element of a community? What do we mean by a community? When do we say a community exists? What do you think? What is the most important part of a community?
Common purpose.
Common purpose, goal, excellent. ¿Qué más? Even more important than that. Communication. And for communication we need?
People?
No. Common language. Common language. That is the first step. Is common language. What is the first thing that you did when you implemented SAP? You sent an army of people to learn the common language. When you learn quality, what do? You send an army of people to learn Kanban, Poke, Lean, all the different concepts and tools of quality. Why should innovation be different? Why? See the mistakes we are making? We are just hoping magically innovation is going to happen without us even understanding a language. Why did this happen? The Neanderthals were in Europe for tens of thousands of years longer than the Cro-Magnons. Is that okay? And the physical stature of the Neanderthals was much superior to the Cro-Magnons. They had much better physiology to bear the cold winters than the Cro-Magnons. But why did the Cro-Magnons almost wipe the Neanderthals out? Why? Why did that happen? Why? Huh? Why? Collaboration. Why were they able to collaborate better?
Because they communicate better. They have better skills too.
They had better tools. They had better weapons. They had better clothing. They had better houses. They had better art. Because they had more superior language. Is that clear? So the way we work together is going to determine whether we will survive or not survive. And survival is a choice. Is that okay? So, language. We better learn the language. So the starting point is knowledge, that is language. Same picture, I'm not introducing anything new. What is the journey? The journey are the same 4 steps for our experts that we want to create inside the company. We want to create a community of experts, and the journey for these community of experts is the same journey. Knowledge, practice, discipline, discipline. Knowledge, practice, discipline, discipline. First step. First step is language, concepts, and tools. Is that clear? What we already know. Don't reinvent the wheel. So let's go and learn how much already we know about innovation. So I'm going to show you all the different tools now. I'm not going to discuss this. So this is a tool, the lingua franca. That's a tool, how innovation happens. That's a tool. That's another tool. That's another tool. That's another tool. So we need to learn. We don't have to reinvent all of this because there's already a body of knowledge how innovation happens and how we can manage innovation. Okay? The second step is practice. How do we practice innovation? Okay? And we know that we are not doing a good job in practice. We need to learn to practice differently because we are spending too much money and nothing is coming out. Last year, in the worst recession in the world, the top 500 companies in the world spent $1.24 trillion. In Spanish, it is 1.24 billion dollars. Just in R&D, only in I plus day. Is that clear? Do you think we got a lot of innovation out of it? Very little. Okay? This is how we have understood innovation. Oh, you need to identify opportunities, right? We have talked about that. Oh, we need to shape them, we need to go capture. Boom. This is our basic understanding of how innovation happens. There are problems here also. What are the problems? I'm going to tell you a little story about J.P. Guilford. J.P. Guilford is considered as the father of creativity. Okay? Guilford was a psychologist. And he had created a lot of different assessment tools, instruments to actually test